Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. 30.
We're like probably
a little less than halfway.
Yeah, right. Yep. Because what is it, like 67 or 8?
Nah,
something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's what it was. But yeah. For some reason, it doesn't feel... I feel like we should be coming close to the end. But like, then when you think about it, we're only, like, with these anime shows, like, there's usually a lot of episodes, you know?
Yeah. There's so much that's going to happen.
Right.
I didn't think they were going to get to the father that quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they dumped a lot of shit on us.
We still got to figure out what the deal is with that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, they dumped all that shit on us, but without... or while avoiding that question, you know?
Yeah.
Or that mystery. They skirted around that very nicely.
Yeah, I don't get how there could be two of them.
And who created who.
Right. Because, like, the one that had Ed now could be a creation because he could be just like the Fuhrer.
The only thing I'm thinking is, like...
But he doesn't age.
Is it going to be one of those stories where, like, Hohenheim, their father, actual father, the one that's out in the wilderness, just walking around, but he's, is it going to be one of those things where he created... It was like a rogue... Not a rogue experiment, but like an experiment that he was doing, and it, like, got out of hand, and, like... He ended up creating this guy somehow.
Could be.
That's how they're connected. Because the father...
Or vice versa, like whoever created the main one, this one, von Hohenheim, is like another creation. That's why he doesn't age, but he's kind of like developing.
But then, yeah, if that's the case, then who's...
Conscience.
Who put them there, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the question, my friend.
Damn it, let's watch it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. I love Scar.
Me too.
I'm
glad he's going to turn it around soon.
I was editing that episode the other day where he had that moment when he showed up. That was one of the coolest scenes. When he had all the lightning around him and shit.
Yeah.
I need Ling back.
The first time he fought Gluttony? Is that the one you're talking about? Or the most recent one?
The most recent one. When he tried to go after Father.
Hmm.
I'm starting to like this song a little bit.
Yeah.
They always win me over eventually.
I know. The only reason we don't originally like him is because we're
different.
both against change.
Right.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all? That's all the proof I need. You're not ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir, I am. It's the only thing left. I mean, haven't I already
Mustang
mastered
backstory?
the fundamentals of alchemy?
Of course you have. And I regret even teaching you that much, now that I know who you plan on using it for.
I see.
But alchemy should be used for the people. You finished your research?
I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands.
That's interesting. He created
And
it.
now that I've finished it, I've allowed myself to grow complacent. We must continue the hunt for knowledge as long as we live. If we forgo pursuing the truth, then we allow ourselves to die. Trust me,
Love this guy.
I've been dead for a long time.
Master!
Of course, I say I love him when he's dead.
Yeah. Well, you knew
Are you
that.
all right? Master Hawkeye!
Look after
Oh, Master
my
Hawk.
daughter. She's in possession of my research.
Shit, interesting. Riza's dad is the one who created... That's cool.
Well, I'm assuming he's talking about the flame alchemy, right?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You also don't approve of me becoming a soldier.
Bertolt?
Your father told me soldiers are left to die like trash
Reiner?
on the side of the road. That may be, but I know it's the only way to make a difference. And I know I'll never be happy if I don't try to make this
Bertolt and
country a
Reiner.
better place.
Can I trust you, Roy? With my father's research?
Yeah, Roy. Oh, shit. It's on her back.
No, Hayate. Bad dog. Sorry about that.
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
Literally.
So I heard you're working for the Fuhrer. You know, Scar, I found out he murdered Winry's parents. She could have shot him. But deep down, I knew that would be wrong. And all of a sudden, that gun seemed like something evil. Next thing I knew, I stopped her. I honestly think she would have shot him if I hadn't been there.
Probably, definitely.
Stopped crying once I got the gun away.
You're just dwelling on this stuff because you made it back alive. You need to stay focused on living.
Yeah.
That's how you'll help Winry.
As opposed to what?
How else can you protect her? I mean, after all,
No, get off
you
my
love
chest.
her, don't you?
No, it's not like that. We've just been friends since we were little kids, and she's like family to me. I mean, of course, I'm gonna protect her, you know?
What happened with Scar? I'm sorry. This only added to your burdens. I can't deny that I'm the one who chose this path.
You mean Ishval? Can I ask you about that? Would it be all right?
It's time to confess.
Good. I wanted more of this.
Tell me your sins. What did you do to my people?
Ugh, I don't want to
Ishval
see
is
it.
a harsh and barren country, filled with rocks and sand. It's only natural that a faction of the population would protest the country's annexation by Amestris. Their mistrust was soon justified.
Damn it, envy.
That one bullet changed everything. It soon escalated into a civil war, and the fighting lasted 7 long years. Until a simple one-page document determined the Ishvalan's fate. Executive Order 3066.
Execute Order 66.
The official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Jesus Christ. Who's that guy again?
The air was tainted with the smell of human decay, and the desert sand soaked up the blood like a sponge.
Really going into detail here. Oh,
Most
it's
combat
hard.
is blind. A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers. Someone is sure to die when we pull the trigger. Where other
That is
soldiers
true.
don't always have a direct line of sight on the effects of their actions, snipers do. And, of course, the state
Oh boy.
alchemists.
Stash.
Listen here. I am the Iron Blood Alchemist, Boss Grod. Iron and blood. I am both soldier
like Shang-Chi.
and weapon. Now stand down. I am the only man able to take the lead in this battle.
Damn, that's crazy looking. Yeah. Now the Colossal's gonna show up on the other side.
Hey, Roy! Roy Mustang! So you got deployed too? Well, it's good to see you. Although...
No, Hughes, it's good to see
changed since the
you.
last
Yeah.
time I saw you.
Miss you, buddy.
I guess that future could never be.
Captain, you have a letter.
Oh, thank you.
What? What's wrong?
I've still got a beautiful future! And her name is Gracia! She's patiently waiting at Central for the day I can come home! All alone. How long before some jerk puts the moves on her? No, Gracia would never do that to me.
It happens in movies and novels all of the time. The soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
Not funny, Roy.
Cut it out, Roy.
This letter is all I need. I can think about tomorrow again. Even if this damn battlefield might not let me see it.
Hughes is such a great guy.
Way out of
Yeah.
this war. No matter how much much military force we throw at it.
Hello, Major Mustang. Long time no see. Do you still remember me?
Damn this war. Even her. She has the eyes of a killer, too.
I was just gonna say, those eyes. The way they made him look different than when we just saw him.
I'm sure that's real.
It's crazy that she's got that on her back like that.
Maybe you can.
Just research, I think.
I know.
Why are we being ordered to kill citizens? I thought alchemy was meant to be used to help people. So why is it being used to kill them instead?
Because that's the job we state alchemists have been given to do. You ask
This
why
guy.
we're here killing these people instead.
This guy liked it a little too much.
Because this is a war, and that's what soldiers do. Look straight at the people you kill. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
It's one of those awful situations where the better you are at your job, at this job,
Time for me to get back to
the worse it is for you, you know?
I've got to head out too.
Yeah.
See you later, Roy.
That is
I don't
bad
think
luck.
anything that they really said was
What the hell
too
is
wrong.
the reason for this war?
The reason? There is one,
Like how they're going back and
but it's
forth.
worse than you can imagine.
That's the thing. Nobody really even realizes how fucking fucked up it is like this. Some of them do now, you know.
They do, yeah. Well, this is much worse. I wonder if Scar even knows about this. This will probably be the first time he hears about this.
Oh yeah. It's so crazy.
You took the lives of my people to create a philosopher's stone? What happened to this stone?
It was given to Major Zolf J. Kimbley. He was known as the Crimson Alchemist.
Did you see what this man looked like?
He's the one who killed his brother. Well, family. Amongst people.
Brother.
What a beautiful sound. It doesn't get any better than that. I can feel it deep in my bones. Like a part of me I never
He's like the
noticed
worst guy to have that power.
sound is an extension of my being. And this land that's governed by death, I will paint it red with this shard of destruction. I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
I wonder why this guy was in prison. Jesus Christ.
The High Priest of Ishvalan, Log Lo, offered himself to the Fuhrer on behalf of his people.
So, you're asking me to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans.
That's correct. I stand.
How arrogant of you. Do you sincerely believe that your single life is equivalent to the remaining multitude of your followers? Your stature has gone to your head. Your life is not enough to call off the extermination.
How can you be so inhuman? You will suffer the hammer of God!
God, you say? Now this is intriguing. How much longer
such
do
a
you think
dick.
your God plans to wait before unleashing his fury? Just how many thousands of lives must I take
So wrathful.
to strike me down? God is nothing more than a construct created by man to inspire fear and promote order. If you wish to see me struck down for all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so, not God's.
He's such a good bad guy. I love it.
I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love. And in turn, they'll protect the ones they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
This is that conversation we saw already. Makes a little more sense now, you know?
Oh, yeah.
If this world is meant to prosper, then it is our duty to carry the bodies of the dead across a river of blood to their resting place.
Damn. It's a deep
From now
sentence.
on, I'm assigning you to be my assistant. I feel like I can trust you to watch my back.
Yeah,
Although,
it's pretty serious.
I expect you understand what this means. You'll be able to shoot me in the back as well. If I ever deviate from this path, then I want you to shoot me. And I'm trusting you to do so. Do you accept my offer?
Of course I do, sir. I'll follow you into hell if you ask me to.
Talk about loyal, huh?
Only after the full extent of the military's corruption has been brought to light can this country move forward.
What do you mean?
For example, those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
Shit.
That's right. In a just, peaceful world, after all that we've done, we'll be seen as mass murderers.
And the Colonel is trying to make sure this happens? Isn't that just like committing suicide? But the homunculi were the ones pulling the strings. They caused the Civil War.
Even if they were the ones
Still did it,
responsible
though.
for it, we were the soldiers who carried it out. You should never avert your eyes from death. Never forget the people.
It's just
you
Mustang.
killed.
He's like
Trust me.
willing to sacrifice
No matter
himself
how
to
much
get it
time
done, you know?
passes, they will never forget the ones who killed them. You need to look after your brother, Ed, and you need to get your bodies back. You better get to it. You got plenty of people waiting for that day.
That day comes, everyone's going to be so happy if they're
I'll
around.
get our bodies back. And Al will help me.
Good night, Dr. Knox. Sorry for the intrusion.
Excuse me.
He's so
Mr.
nice.
Armor?
Huh?
I just wanted
Mr.
to thank
Armor.
you for your help. You saved both of our lives.
My name's not Mr. Armor. It's Alphonse Elric.
Your name is Elric?
It's kind of a long story, but I lost my body.
So you're his younger brother, huh? You probably look just like him then.
Rude! For starters, I am way taller than my brother is, and I don't have a mean face like his, and I'm a much better fighter, too. And I don't have a temper like he does. I'm a gentleman.
I really hope that you get your body
Oh,
back
I don't know why that was
soon.
so funny.
Oh, well, thank you.
I like this match.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
good.
cute. I'm glad that she likes them now.
Yeah.
Hope you're decent, Doc.
Housekeeping.
Time for your supper.
Scar
It
took
sure
him.
is quiet in here. Are you thinking about Ishvalan crying yourself to sleep?
Oh.
The release of the devil into the
Oof.
He just blew his head.
And then wrote vengeance.
He's so cool.
He
I like
really
Dr.
is
Marco, but
crazy,
like,
man. Oh, he wanted him to kill him anyway.
yeah, right. He was
But
over it.
that was a crazy episode.
Just putting vengeance in blood is ridiculous. With the body propped up right there,
Yeah.
too.
Right. You'd have no idea who did it, how it happened.
Well, they could probably maybe assume it was Scar because they could put two and two together, you know? Also, nothing matters because how are they ever going to beat this father? Like, Hohenheim's
I
going to
don't
have
know.
to, like, know something, you know? And figure it out. Like, help them figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got some kind of power.
I'm starting to see,
Probably,
like, the... maybe. We don't know yet, you know?
Yeah. You're starting
Um,
to see the what?
Like, the overall, like, story arc of this show, I think, is going to be, like, what she was explaining to him. Like, can Mustang and her and their side, you know...
Like redeem themselves?
Well, no. Well, yeah, that's part of it. But, like, I'm even talking, like, with Ed and Al involved, like, their side versus, like, father's side, you know? Like, can they overcome and beat them? You know?
Yeah.
And do what she was talking about. Like, then actually court-martial everyone once everything's, like, realigned, you know?
Oh, right.
Once you...
Well, that's what you have to do. You have to overthrow.
Well, yeah. Obviously. But that's what I'm saying. Can they... That's
be
the
tough.
question. Can they do it?
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I think they will, but we're obviously going to lose some of them.
But
Like,
Scar knows the full story now as to what happened. in
Yeah.
Ishval.
I hope he goes to these two, one of these two, like him or Al.
Well, he might because
the girl.
Yeah. Well, Al seemed to be leaving.
Yeah, I think he said he was going to be back though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Did he?
I don't know what he said.
Yeah, I forget. I'm guessing he's just going to find Ed, right?
That's what I would think.
Like, I feel like I don't want to call that a recap episode because it wasn't, because it was mostly scenes we hadn't seen in the flashbacks yet, you know?
Oh, yeah, no. It was the whole Ishvalan, the war.
Well, that plus, like, we got to see, find out that...
Then they made the Philosopher's Stone, and that guy...
Well, no, I was going to say with Hawkeye's dad.
Oh yeah.
Like he was.
But
When
we didn't know that
created
about the Philosopher's Stone, did we?
What?
That they created one out of the Ishvalans, and then that's how they destroyed the rest of the people. I don't think we knew that.
Well, it was just they created. They just happened. Like they've made them before, I think, but.
You think so?
Well, maybe not because the guy just ate it, right?
Yeah, I thought he ate it, but then if he's in jail, then they got it out of him. He might have just held it in his mouth. Right?
No. I don't think that was the case. I thought he ate it. I don't know.
I thought he ate it too, but then
Don't you need
how
it in
would
your
they
blood?
how would they have gotten it out?
I don't think they wanted him to have it. I think what.
Well, how would they lock him up then?
Because he's a lunatic.
No, I'm saying how would they physically lock him up if he's that powerful?
Well, he still has to do all the shit, you know. You don't think you don't think what Fuhrer can hit him with a sword quicker than he can do that?
Yeah,
you
the
know?
Fuhrer could lock him up, right?
Or Envy probably.
But they're not going to want to. They all have them too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he was like greed, where he was going like.
Yeah, or maybe they did get it out of him.
Well, no, because remember when Freezer went to like recruit him? Like, why would you recruit him if he doesn't have it anymore? You know what I mean? He can't do anything.
No, didn't they go? Yeah. No, I thought who went to him? Didn't somebody want to go to him to ask questions about the Philosopher's Stone? Or no?
No.
Why'd I think that?
They went to see Dr. Marco to find out about it. But it makes sense now. Remember when he was like, I know, like he was like the human sacrifice, like he was doing it there. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
And that was the same laboratory, the original one that they first went to, where Al fought Barry outside, and then
in the fifth lab.
Yeah. I think that was the fifth lab they were in doing that.
Next to the prison.
Yeah, which would make sense, you know.
So you don't even need that many people to make a Philosopher's Stone. I mean, you know what I mean.
I'm just wondering, is it one of those things where it doesn't work every time? You know? But I feel like he had like the recipe for it, so.
Yeah, I don't see how it wouldn't work every time. And they've obviously done it numerous times.
Well, yeah, so that's my question. Are they...
Oh, yeah, because the other ones are older than that war, so...
The only thing that confuses me a little bit is how come... So maybe you're right. Maybe the Crimson Alchemist... I think I'm getting confused. Like, for some reason, I had it in my head that he gained that alchemy power from the stone.
No,
but
he
didn't
was
have
already an alchemist.
Right, but he just made him more powerful.
His power,
right.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that for some reason. I don't know why. And I just figured it out. I was like, oh,
yeah, that's why I don't know if he ate it or not, because if he ate it, that would have turned him into ultimately the Fuhrer, the same type of being.
Well, yeah, so you think about it like
maybe he just holds on to it.
Father and Wrath, like they wanted to make them more powerful so they can wipe out, you know what I mean? And then keep using that for whatever they, you know?
Yeah.
It's just weird though, like, is the way Father has like that third eye, and then he takes his blood and puts it in, and then can create a homunculus. Like, how is he made like from a? Is he like legit, like an actual Philosopher's Stone now? You know, like
yeah, I don't
know,
a
living
man.
form of it or somehow. Like, how does he have that like ability?
There's too many questions about him.
He has to be some type of creation, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think he was the original creator.
No, he can't be.
I feel like that's why I keep thinking in my head like it's gonna be Hohenheim like tried to create something and it like went not haywire, but like
maybe. But then like why would that one have to think about who von Hohenheim is?
Because he's not even thinking about him anymore. It was probably a long time ago.
He's his creator, though. You know what I mean? If that's the case, you'd think he would remember him.
That's why I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it could very well be, but I'm not sure. I know.
Good thing we're watching a lot of these today.
Shows.
Yeah. I don't have to wait a week.
I know.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.